Hey Capricorns, welcome. It's time for another reading, astrology, tarot, horoscope, and also trust, lies, and love. Something big that's coming in today. It's going to be set into motion. If you already received the other ones, congratulations. And we're also going to focus on God answering your prayers. Something big that's coming in today. It's going to be set into motion. A blessing for you. We're going to take that at the end, everybody. We're going to open it up at the end. Yes? God answers your prayers. What is that about? God answers your prayers. Here we go. There is a beautiful dog coming in, a beautiful puppy, everybody. Loyalty is coming in. The Ten of Cups is here, Pisces. For some of you, the 18th of March or 18th of April is important. Others of you, something happened in 2018 or 2010. And God answers your prayers because of whatever you've done in 2010, 2018. It's in your favor. Others of you, there's something going on with your beautiful dog or a pet or a cat or Catty or Catherine or Catlin or Caitlin. Katarina, of course, right? Anything with C-A-T, K-A-T, right? Loyalty is here. Chinese astrology sign the dog, Capricorns. Others of you, new puppy, a new cat, a new dog, a new lizard. I don't know what you're into, right? Regarding pets. And maybe your pet is pregnant, beautiful babies are coming out, right? And others of you, you're specialized, right, in breeding certain kind of pets, and everybody wants those pets, right? Pat, Patrick, Patricia, St. Patrick's Day is here, right? Pat is here, a pet, compliment, right? Somebody's going to give you a compliment, you receive a huge compliment. Yeah, loyalty and compliments. You're being overshowered here, okay? With compliments and loyalty. Beautiful card. God answers your prayers. Whatever you've done here, Capricorns, you're being overshowered here, okay? With compliments and loyalty, okay? Others of you, you have a beautiful, loyal, confident, right? Group of people around you. And others of you, you might go with your dog, right? Or your cat. There's something about... training principles, right? Others of you, you're adopting a pet, right? Everything here about the pets and animals. Beautiful, okay? Patsy Cline is, of course, here, right? Country music is also here. Wonderful energy. Some of you, the 18th of October, Libra energy is here. You're a Libra. You're dealing with a Libra. New love, by the way. Chinese astrology sign, the dog, a Libra. In particular, an 18th of October. Others of you, somebody that you've already met in 2010, 2018. Others of you, any 18th or 10th right of the month or birthday is new love coming in, and Chinese astrology sign the dog. Yes, this looks really good. God answers your prayers. Let's see, what else do we have here? God answers your prayers. Poverty is reversed. Well. Isn't that wonderful? That's a Five of Pentacles energy, right? Taurus energy. Somebody comes in and is just overshowering you with compliments and loyalty, Capricorns. Maybe you helped somebody out, right? In a very difficult time. Maybe because of money, right? You did a very good deed and you're not even thinking about it anymore. This person has always stayed loyal to you. Now they're coming back rewarding you, God says. Could be somebody from your family because the Ten of Cups is here, right? Some of you, your age is 36, 37, 38. Others of you, this happened during your 80s, 20s, right? Until your 40s. So the last 20 years, around the last 20 years. Some of you, Capricorns, you grew up in poverty. I have that here, okay? Not anymore, right, Capricorns? You're having a gorgeous, beautiful life here. You're being loyal to yourself, right? Some of you, you're grateful, even if your parents put you in that situation. This is grateful because they've been through a hard time. It wasn't easy for them. And this is you saying, right, that it made you who you are today, right? Poverty reversed. If there is money problems going on, Capricorns, loads of you bought your full birth chart reading, right? Business, career, birth chart readings. Others of you, emergency tarot readings, right? Full life birth chart readings, and you're doing amazing. Keep it to yourself. Stay loyal to yourself, like I always say, right? Keep it to yourself. That comes from me. Don't say it to other people, right? Keep it to yourself. Keep it private. Everything that you receive from me, I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest. That's in my bloodline, right? So what I give you is about you. Secrets, Orthodox Brahmins, right? Only Brahmins know that. We don't share that with other people, right? So this looks really good, Capricorns, yeah? Yeah, looks really good. There's also loyalty coming in, okay? I don't know whether you need help. Okay, somebody's going to help you out, Capricorns. And this is also money problems. They are gone. Or your money problems disappear. Or somebody helps you, right? To help you with money problems. If there is any, I don't know. For some of you, it could be you, right? I don't know. It's your reading. God answers your prayers. Whether you help somebody, whether you need help, whether you need money problems to stop, right? And to have a solution, these money problems disappear. No more money problems, it says here. Or you're saying this to somebody, you're helping somebody out. Okay, show me please. This poverty energy, God answers your prayers. Yeah, assessing is here. Wow. Loads of you are realizing, right, that it's because of the moon. Moon witches, right, spells. You're realizing that you're in this poverty situation, and then you bought a removal of black magic from me, right? Or your full birth chart reading. You're assessing things in a total different way because my birth chart readings do that, right? Look. You're looking at the moon. Moon, right? You're like, what the hell, man? What was I doing all this time? Maybe you were dealing with a cancer. Some of you have moon in Sagittarius. You need to be extra careful, right? Moon in Sagittarius, right? In this case with poverty and the dark here, right? If you have it in your chart, these are people that are distracting you, right? Your destiny is Sagittarius, right? There's a balloon here, everybody. And this is a beautiful card, everybody. This is a lot of wealth coming towards you, okay? No more money problems. Assessing is also here because you're looking honesty, right? And loyalty, right? To your situation or to somebody's situation. Let's see. Yeah, the angel gate is here. Wow. Now, we don't work with gates, right? But it's on the card here. But we do work with holy events, right? We do other stuff, right? Keep it to yourself, Capricorns. Don't share what we do with the holy event. If you're still waiting, please bear with me. Which one you bought, right? Please bear with me. Oh, look at this energy here. Look. And that's not an angel gate, right? We do other stuff, right, everybody? Lord. So it came out like this, right? Yeah. If you look beyond the moon, right? Like literally. You stopped focusing on the moon, boom. And suddenly these angels are here, right? Because you won't see angels, everybody, if you're focusing on the moon. You don't see angels flying, you see witches flying, right? So now you're not focused on the moon. You're focused here. You know the truth about the moon, right? Cancer 4th house. And Pluto is in Aquarius, everybody. So, you know, my channel is about identity, awareness, right? And definitely about, you know, not the collective, right? It's about you, not about the collective, everybody. I'm the only channel who does that, right? So this is beautiful. By the way, 1999 is here. Prince Gemini in your chart. You're a Gemini watching. Could be a Gemini here, okay? This is wonderful energy, everybody. Yeah. You're doing something really beautiful for something here, for somebody here, Capricorns. You're whatever you've done here, okay? I don't know. Wonderful energy, Capricorns. So God rewards you, whatever you've done. Whatever you've done, God rewards you here, okay? Give me a final message here. God answers your prayers. Yeah, fruition is here. A lot of abundant energy is coming towards you. You turned your back to the moon, everybody. And you're looking the other way. You don't even want to look at the moon. You're even hiding for the moon. By the way, 37 is here again. Wow. This was definitely witch spells, okay? These are witches, everybody. Also tarot readers, right? That tell you Scorpio moon, it's a waning moon, it's a full moon. They all talk about moon. Those are witches. When you listen to them, they do spells on your finance. This is number 37. Poverty is reversed, right? And this is number 37. They're both number 37. Look, you're hiding. You're hiding for these witches, right? Which means you keep it to yourself. Look. And look at all this abundant energy. This is cornucopia, right? That's your horn. It's the horn of abundance, right? Wow. This looks really good, Capricorns. Yes, because the moon shows up, right? The moon is the emotional mother, right? It's the worst mother out there, right? Fourth house moon, Cancer. So maybe you helped people here, right? Maybe they attacked you, everybody, right? And then they see, oh my God, you're such an amazing mother. Of course you are. Or father, right? You're the 10th house. Hello, right? You provide everybody, right? So fruition is here. Things are coming to fruition for you. And you're being visited by an angel. Yes, loads of you bought the holy event. If you haven't, everybody, I would definitely advise you join, everybody. If you're dealing with poverty issues here, with poverty problems, join. Invest in your birth chart, everybody. Yeah? And loads of you are, of course, returning customers, right? So, you know, you got everything, right? Lined up here. Excellent, everybody. 1999 babies are here. Some of you are ages 37, 36, 38. You're in your 30s, 40s. So whatever you've done, right, God rewards you big time here, okay? Lord, that's a wonderful energy here. Yeah, Capricorns, wonderful. I love it. I'm going to take this deck, okay? Yeah? Yeah, so let me quickly see, because I saw a card that shouldn't be in here. What's this? I'm going to take it out of... It's a deck, okay? A card of that doesn't belong in here. It belongs in this one. Let me see. Yeah, maybe we should combine them in a moment. I don't know. Okay, let's take this one, okay? Let's look at Trust, Lies, and Love, Capricorns. This looks really good, okay? Yes, God rewards you. Others of you, you're seeing angels. Other people can't see them. You can, right? Of course you can, right? You're working with the holy events, right? Wonderful energy. Okay. I'm going to use this deck for the angels. Okay, show me the angels. Follow your holy event and your birth chart reading or anything that you bought, right? If you haven't bought a holy event, join, everybody. Show me. Show me. Yeah, the 10 of Wands is reversed. There's the dark again. Wow. This is a double deck, everybody. Look, you get this dark again. Look. Wow, it's reversed, right? 10 of Wands. No more money problems, Capricorns. It's reversed. You're either saying this to somebody, or this is you, right? 10 of Wands reversed. No more relationship problems. No more loyalty problems. You're being overshowered here with compliments and loyalty. Wow. Capricorns. Some of you are a Chinese astrology sign, the dark. Let me have a look here. This looks crazy, okay? I've never seen this on the card, everybody. Yeah. So we have two arms here, right? But if you focus on the red, right, you see a skeleton, you know, a bone, right? Bones of the arm. I don't know, is there something with your arm going on? Did you have a fracture or an injury? Or somebody else? Others of you, you're going to see somebody. They have something with their arm. Fracture, injury, maybe a tattoo or whatever this is, right? Now, behind this door, right, there's fire coming out of it. It's reversed. This dog, by the way, is quite aggressive. Look. Well, that's a whole opposite energy. So this is attack, right? Witches, moon witches, all that stuff, right? I mean, that's what they are, right? If there's a witch, it's a moon witch. They work with the moon, right? So look at these different dogs here. I mean, look, crazy. This one is innocent, right? Naive. Maybe it's a child, I don't know. And then this one comes in like, what the hell, right? Okay, Capricorns. Let me have a look here, yeah? Let me see. Oh, This one we have to take it in a moment. Okay. So the Ten of Wands is reversed, which brings you to an Ace of Wands, everybody. And we have 999 here, by the way, now. 999. It's N-I-N-E, right? Or 999 is N-E-I-N, which is no in German, 9. No, no, no. You have 1010 also here. Yeah? Ben 10. It's a cartoon, right? Series. And Ben seni seviyorum. It's Turkish. Some of you Turkish. It means I love you. Some of you speak Turkish. So why is the dog here twice? Some of you Chinese astrology sign the dog is important. Others of you, there's something going on with your dog. I mean, obviously, right? Why is the dog here twice? Whatever you need to know here, right? Loyalty, everybody. Your money problems are over, okay? Work with your birth chart. If you received it from me, others of you, you're doing amazing. Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with nobody else. And the angel, right? So you're talking to angels. You see angels. You really see angels, right? Okay, show me, please. Show me the dog. What's the dog here? Why is the dog here twice for you? Because of the Knight of Swords reverse, failed attack. This is somebody who literally is sending a dog to you to attack you. Dog is not going to attack you. Others of you, the Knight of Swords, right, is, sending poverty spells to you. That's all being removed. No more money problems here, Capricorns. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, right, and Sagittarius energy is here. What's the reason for them doing that? Of course, jealousy and envy, right? But let's see, what's the reason? Three of Wands. These people don't like it that you have your future. These people don't like it that you are joining other people, right, that are on your page, people that are loyal, right, to you. These people don't like it that you are building something with other people. This is a beautiful Three of Wands, by the way. It looks like this. Gorgeous. This is a genuine group of people, right, that wants to build with you. You are identifying with it, right? Your identity, you are identifying with it, right? You're saying that that's the group that I belong in, right? Fruition is again here, right? Maybe this could even be a business, everybody, that you started. Others of you being loyal to your business, right? Poverty is a setback in your business. People are laughing, ha, 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 he, ha, ha, who. It's normal, everybody, right? If you have a setback in your business, right? This is why you are an entrepreneur, everybody, right? Because when something changes in the market, you have to take the hit. Really simple. That's called business, entrepreneur, which is the real pronunciation, right? Not entrepreneur. If you say entrepreneur, you're not an entrepreneur. If people say entrepreneur, they don't know what business is about, right? We pray, we speak, we call things into our existence, don't we, everybody? So entrepreneur, and that's what you're doing here. This is what you're doing here with the Three of Wands. So the issue for them is your future. You are identifying with people that can be part of your future because they also want to build. These are people that stimulate you, right? These are not people that are there because they want to lift, you know, on your success, or they want you to lift them up, even worse, right? They want you to lift them up. Show me another message here, okay? Of because these money spells, it's over, it's done, everybody, okay? So no more money troubles, no more money problems. Show me, please. What did I say? These are witches, everybody. Have a good look here, right? Number 3 is important for some of you, right? 13th of January, 30th of December, 31st of December, 3 of January. Look, 33 could be your age, right? Now, these are people that are building a future. Look, I don't know what the hell this is, but these are people that say, oh, it's Scorpio, moon is Scorpio, it's waning moon, it's waxing moon. We have 3 days to go. These are tarot readers. Look, this is what they do. They give you a 3 of Swords. They give you poverty. Look at this energy. These people are not busy with that, right? Look. Do you see the difference? 3 of Swords is also relationship, right? Love spells are here. They're afraid that they're going to get caught, right? Look at these 2 people, right? These 2 witches here. They're looking sideways. This one is doing everything, right? And this one is watching. Making sure that nobody's coming, right? Nobody's seeing them. And then this one is doing it too. Witches, right? Yeah. Very clearly here, everybody, okay? So, yeah. This is gorgeous energy. This energy is what you want to be in, right? Maybe you're new to the channel. You're like, oh my God, you're going to stop the moon rituals. Welcome. Yes. More and more people are stopping those, collective things, right? To get you in some kind of spiritual psychosis. That comes from me, right? Spiritual psychosis, everybody. This is a collective psychosis, spiritual psychosis, hysteria, right? These people are all, busy with, I don't know, man. They're not God, right? They're not. So, final message. Show me the dog again. Show me the dog. Oh. Yeah. So we have a lot of witches here, right, everybody? All your money problems are done. It's over. It's gone. If you bought your full birth chart reading or removal of black magic, anything that you bought from me, right? Keep it to yourself. Look, I asked about the dogs, right? Look, there's this witch again. Could have been any card, right? Look. And there is the dog, everybody. Do you see that? But in this case, because it's a witch, right? These are werewolves, everybody. Yeah. So, that's your message. Others of you, a dog is going to come towards you. Maybe a dog is going to bark. Whatever this is with a dog, right? You're going to recognize instantly that that's a confirmation of your angels and your ancestors, God the Most High, coming through to warn you about whomever these people are, right? This is the energy when you work with your ancestors, God the Most High, and angels, everybody, look. And this is the energy when you work with witches, with moons, full moon in Scorpio, I don't know, waning moon, waxing moon, you get this energy. Now, that doesn't really look, everybody, good, right? It looks horrible. That's moon energy, 4th house, moon, Cancer. So you can choose. You either choose this life or you choose this life. And for loads of you, of course, is this. If you're new to the channel, now you know. If you're having money troubles, troubles or problems, right? This is why. Yeah, money problems, right? Troubles and problems. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you, your grandma is warning you, everybody. Your grandmother is warning you. Your mother or your grandmother is warning you. Maybe your great-grandmother. She's warning you. Okay. By the way, let's put these reversed here, right? And let's put this one in the upright. Let's position them correctly. Okay, Capricorns, let's go to Trust, Lies, and Love. Oh, I wanted to take the other deck, right? Yeah. Let me see, because that card came out, so it would be good to use this deck. This is double Asian, single African, okay? Yes, so if you have Asian, African blood, this is going to be even more important, right? If not, you're still good to go. Yes, because this is, of course, a Capricorn reading for all of you, right? But you might recognize some of the images, right? Because of your culture, right? Because of your belief system, right? Because of your family, right? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Beautiful Capricorns. Trust, lies, and love. I saw another card that doesn't belong in here, but okay. Trust, lies, and love. These already want to come out. You're in the upright. A Queen of Wands is in the upright. Okay. Okay. You're in the upright, I said, right? Now there is a Queen of Wands in the upright that wants you to go down. Look. You're walking down. I don't know who or what this is, right? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is also somebody that doesn't want you to go up. They want you to go down. This is just overall energy coming out. I'm going to take it back. This person, by the way, doesn't work out, right? Obese, everybody, is a medical condition. It's not thickalicious, curvilicious, right? This is obese. So somebody is not working out. Somebody's looking at you. Whether you are thickalicious, curvilicious, whatever you are, right? But the fat is not eating away your organs, right? It's a medical condition that you don't have. Somebody's watching you, is jealous, wants to have your body. And this Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, right, wants you to go down. Yeah? Okay, be mindful about that energy. Trust, lies, and love. Here we go. Trust. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Lies. We have the Six of Cups here. And love. We have the Page of Wands here. Something's going on here with children, okay? Whatever this is, listen to your own energy. Be loyal to your children, okay? This could be somebody that's fabricating a lie about your child. Right? You know these parents, right? They come to your door. Your daughter, your son did this. Trust your child, please. It's a lie here with the Six of Cups. They're lying about your child. The Page of Wands is reversed, right? They're lying. Trust is the Two of Swords reversed. Trust that somebody's trying to break somebody here, break you or break somebody's heart. I don't know whether your person is dealing with multiple children. And somebody's trying to make a competition like, yeah, you might have, my ex, but, I have 4 children. You just have 1 child of him or whatever that is. It's bogus, everybody, bogus. All children are important, right? Could be about your inner child. Maybe you are journaling about your inner child, right? The Two of Swords is the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So truth is coming out here, okay? Truth about a lie about children, or maybe something that happened in the past. Maybe related to Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You have it in your chart, everybody, or this energy is involved in any shape or form here, right? Show me the lie with the Six of Cups. Somebody's also lying about the past. Somebody could be saying, I don't have children, that's not my child, or maybe they're making something up that it is their child, or that they're seeing the child children. Whatever this is, there's a lie here about child children. They're lying. Because we have this dog here, right? This naive puppy energy here, yeah. Yeah. Why is the lie here? Show me, please, with this Six of Cups here reversed. Could be a Scorpio. You have Scorpio in your chart. Be extra mindful for your Scorpio watching. Yeah, Three of Cups, Cancer is here. There's a lot of people here, okay, that are lying about their past. Others of you, there is a Cancer, right? It's instigating problems here. It's reversed. Cancer is the missed opportunity, right? They're being ruled by the moon, right? You miss opportunities because of the moon. Four of Cups, Cancer, right? This could also be somebody who's saying, I'm your friend, or I don't know, they find you online, right? You know them from childhood onwards. Ask yourself whether it's a good thing to connect with them again, because for loads of you it's not. Page of Wands is reversed here, okay? Some of you are from Sardinia or Sardinia, Italy. Others of you sardines, you love to eat sardines. Others of you, Sar is important. Dutch people, Edwin van der Sar. Somebody's name is Edwin or Eric or something with the letter E. Winnie, Winston Churchill is here. England is here. Something about winning and losing. Show me the Three of Cups reversed here. Somebody's lying, okay, about maybe their childhood. Yeah, it's not their childhood here, okay? Whatever they're saying here, they're lying. There could be anything. I don't know. Show me, please. What are they lying about? The Tower, okay. Scorpio energy, by the way, again, everybody. They're lying about the Tower. So somebody is making up a tower. The tower does not exist. There is no issue. There is no problem. Yeah, there is no money problem. Somebody is sending you all these spells, right? All this BS, right? Or they're fabricating something here. And the tower is here, right? So the lie is going to break, everybody. There's a group of people here that's lying, okay? It is about children, right? You already know, right? The children are God's favorite, right? So whoever is doing this is going to know. They're going to learn, right? Love is a page of wands reversed here. So, by the way, this page looks like an old guy, right? Doesn't look like a child, look. I don't know, okay? For some of you, your grandpa or your grandma is trying to warn you for something here, right? It reminds me of a story, everybody. The names that are important is Robert, Margaret, Dutch people Margreet, maybe something about pizza margarita, Margreet, Margaret, Maggie, anything with those names. And Robert or Bobby or Bobetta or Bob or something like Rob, right? This old guy here, right? I don't know. There's a fire that was deliberately created here, okay? Whatever this is, I don't know. Maybe this is insurance fraud. Be extra mindful. Show me this page of wands reversed here. Because this is love, right? It's reversed. Yeah. There's a Four of Swords reversed here. Which is Libra energy here. Okay. I don't know, okay. Just be mindful here. This is something like buying a bed, everybody. Or maybe it's a second hand, right? It's a used bed. I don't know. Okay, never do that, of course. But and then horrible things happen in those bed, and then you're gonna sleep in that bed. Don't do that. Just buy a new bed or a new mattress, right? Or mattress, right? Others of you, your dad, right? Or your mother made a lot of children, or children got adopted, whatever this is, right? Suddenly somebody comes in and says, yeah, I'm your sister, I'm your brother. Don't trust it. Be careful, okay? Show me the Four Swords reversed here. Page of Wands and the Four Swords reversed here. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands here. I don't know, okay? If this is your daughter, everybody. Okay, sleepovers, all that stuff, right? Be careful. You know, Three of Wands is reversed here. I have something here about abuse, everybody. Yes, so be careful. I'm going to take a final card here with the Two of Swords reversed, and I'm going to take it off the table because whoever's dealing with this, Death is reversed here, okay? If you're dealing with a situation, everybody, that is critical, right? Life-threatening, you go to the professionals, which is the police, psychologist, psychiatrist, your doctor, right? All that stuff. That's only for those of you where it's resonating, right? That's another situation. It has nothing to do with this. So, be mindful about that, yeah? I am going to take this energy here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Trust, lies, and love. Yes, let's take these cards, everybody. Let's take these witches off the table, by the way, because, you know, let's take them off the table. Removed. There you go. Yes, here you go. Because we work with angels, God the Most High. We don't work with moon, witches, all that stuff, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah? So there you go. Okay. Let's see. Capricorns. Trust lies in love. Trust. The King of Cups is reversed. Lies. The Eight of Wands is here. And love. There's a lot coming out. Six of Swords. The Fool is here. And the Three of Cups is here. You get 3 cards here. Okay, regarding love. Somebody's about to return here. Somebody's returning here with flowers. And somebody is gifting you here with something. Lies, Sagittarius, be careful. There's Sagittarius lying. Trust. King of Cups is reversed. There's a water sign, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Cups, right? So that's the Cancerian energy again, right? Emotions, everybody. Alcohol, drugs, right? They rule that energy. Nobody goes out drinking and drugging everybody. You do that because of emotions, right? That's Cancer, 4th house moon. So trust, the King of Cups reversed here. If somebody genuinely wants to stop drinking alcohol, drugs, right? Emotionally being manipulative. They want to work on the fact that they're borderline, bipolar, narcissistic, right? All this energy is 4th house moon Cancer. Are they able to do that? King of Cups is reversed. They're trying, but the lie is here with the Eight of Wands. So this is somebody who says, it's not that big, you know, you're exaggerating, you know, I don't have alcohol every day, or, you know, whatever the problem is, right? I don't go gambling every day, right? That's all Cancer energy, right? Emotions. You're being emotionally driven to do that, right? So, everybody, the Eight of Wands is somebody that can tell you a lot of things, right? But are you able to trust them? You need to check. The King of Cups reverse means that they're generally trying to change their life, right? Genuinely. I said generally. Something about Jennifer Aniston. You're going to see something about Jennifer Aniston. Janet, whatever that means. The Eight of Wands, right in the middle, Capricorn is a liar, right? So there's a Sagittarius lying, or there's a Sagittarius saying it's not that big, or they're making things bigger. They're not as big as it is. It's not as small as it is. It's a lie, right? Eight of Wands. I also have somebody saying, abusing somebody's illness. This is like somebody has Alzheimer, right? And then they say, yeah, you know, did you forget? You told me this and this and this. They didn't. They're just using Alzheimer against them. This is somebody that gets ill, right? And then they come back and everything changed. And then somebody says, yeah, did you forget before you went on your leave? You said this and this and this. They didn't. Okay. Somebody's going to return here out of love. They're going to come in with flowers. The dog is, by the way, here, right? Yeah, okay, Aquarius. So you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you need to be careful with an Aquarius. The dog is here again. Because the Three of Cups is reversed, right? Somebody's going to say, yeah, I'm returning to you because all these other, people won't do, right? La, 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 la. But are they coming back for you, Capricorns, or are they coming back because they're in poverty? By the way, dealing with all these poverty people, right? What is poverty, everybody? Poverty is not only money, right? Poverty is when you sleep around, right, with a lot of partners, everybody. Not even partners, right? Just with people, right? It's poverty, everybody. Poverty is not only lack, right? It is a deficiency, right? Which is here. So be careful. Others of you trust yourself, right? Because somebody has already shown you whether they're loyal or not. You already know. They're coming in with lies, right? Eight of Wands. Yeah, I'm loyal to you, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. Then who is A, B, C, D, E, E, F, G, all the way to Z, right? All the numbers, right, that you can have. Ad infinitum. Who are those people? Yeah, that was just blah, blah, blah. Lies is also the Eight of Wands, right? While you go traveling, Capricorns, be extra mindful because somebody's going to tell you a lie. These are scammers, by the way, right? That are on the streets. Never do that. Don't open your wallet or give them money. You're on vacation, right? Your security comes first. So in this case, no. or somebody says, I'm going to take you there, or let's go downtown, right? Yeah. Before you know it, you're literally going down, right? So this is about vacation. Or somebody says, I can bring you to a store. Or these are people, right, that are, I don't know, right? They're coming on a boat here, right? They're in countries, right? Everywhere, and they're asking money or whatever. It's a horrible situation for them, right? But it's not yours to solve, everybody. So don't give money or whatever, okay? Because somebody else is going to follow you, then they're going to rip you, and before you know it, you have a horrible vacation here, right? Somebody's going to return here to you. Okay, show me love. By the way, double Aquarius is here and Cancer is reversed. Who's going to return? Oh, 3 of Cups is here. Wow. Double Cancer, double Aquarius. Aquarius is the homie, lover, friend, right? But Cancer is the missed opportunity. Anything that's wrong, right? They rule that energy, right? They're not celebrating, everybody, because they're celebrating, right? They're celebrating somebody's downfall. These are moon festivities, right? Witches, right? That's the 3 of Cups. If somebody wasn't loyal, they haven't changed, Capricorns. They're coming back. If this is not about loyalty, people gossiping, telling them lies about you, they're first going to tell you, yeah, I shouldn't have believed these people, okay? Then they're going to leave, okay? And then they're going to be with these people again. The King of Cups, you cannot trust it, right? It's reversed. This is also somebody, Capricorns, you want to keep things private, right? If this is your person, they tell everything to their friends. Everything. What you're about, what you do in the bedroom, how it is at work, what your breakfast is, how many colors you shit every day, all that stuff, right? Yeah. So, yeah, they drink with them. Maybe these are bad friends, right? Somebody has bad friends. You're telling them, right, I don't want you to deal with these bad friends. They bring you poverty, right? They're not listening. I don't know who this is, okay? It could be anybody. Maybe it's not even your love interest, right? It doesn't have to be romantic, right? Show me this double Cancer, double Aquarius energy. You got to be careful, right? 4th house moon. Definitely witches are here, right? Celebrating somebody's downfall. This 6 of Swords reverses, right? People want you to be in the Titanic. Others of you love that movie, Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Leonardo DiCaprio is known, right, for dating very young girls, right? I mean, hello, it's PDF energy, right? Just saying. Yeah. Others of you, somebody goes to strip clubs, okay? This is so beyond, ridiculous, right? It's all bad energy, okay? Whoever's coming back, if you know that they go to the whores, to the prostitutes, they have a lot of people always around them, they always talk about your life, you have no privacy, that same person's coming back, everybody, then they're gonna lie, yeah? With the Knight of Wands, right? If you've not been together for quite some time, you ask, hey, were you single all the time? Yeah, I was single, I wasn't dating anybody. No, they were effing around here a lot. This is also somebody who has a double Tinder account or whatever they have, right? Social media. You think they're off, right? They're not off. They're still on it. Okay, 3 of Cups here. Be careful, everybody. Love, right? All these cups is here. This is addictions, right? Manipulation. Borderline, narcissistic, bipolar energy. Show me, please. Yeah, the 4 of Swords is reversed. This person broke your heart. It's going to break your heart again, Capricorns. Stay loyal to yourself. You want these money problems to stop, right? You want these problems with, I don't know, relationships, with maybe your family, whatever kind of problems, right? Poverty is reversed. Stop dealing with these people, whomever they are. The 4 of Swords, right, is sleeping with you, Capricorns. And then they sleep with you, right? But they slept with a lot of other people. All that trash, right? You do not want that in your body, mind, soul, spirit, your house, nowhere, right? Cancer is the crab, right? It's the STD. It's in your face, right? This is why Cancer is the crab. It attacks also baby turtles, right? It's the worst mother out there, everybody. That's real life, right? That's what they do. Show me this energy. By the way, the Four Swords reverse is Aquarius again. So now we have triple Aquarius, double Cancer. Somebody's lying about being Aquarius. It's just a Cancer, everybody, okay? They're not an Aquarius. They're not an Aquarius. The star is reversed. What did I say? What did I just say? They are not an Aquarius. It is a Cancer. And it's not a highest frequency, because why would a Cancer lie being an Aquarius? Why would they want to do that, everybody? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I do have somebody, okay, that likes Capricorns. You are the star of all stars, right? The star is Aquarius. But you are the star of all stars, which is, you know, the Star of Bethlehem, right? Wow, just split the deck. King of Pentacles is reversed and the star is reversed. People are jealous because you are the Star of Bethlehem. It's, of course, Jesus Christ, right? Jesus Christ, the Capricorn, yeah. There's the Magician, all these witches, right? There you go again. Your money problems are going to be over, okay? These are all witches. Give me one energy here, okay, with these witches. I'm going to take another deck for you, Capricorns. What's this energy here with the witches, please? Four of Cups is here. I need you to have a really good look, everybody. Four of Cups is missed opportunities. Four of Cups is Cancer. And you know, right, that Cancer badly wants to be the money sign, right? They want to show off that they have this luxurious life because they are the money sign. They're not, right? You're the money sign, the only one, right? God gave it to you, right? Look at the Four of Cups. This is what luxury looks like. In 4th house, Moon, Cancer, Four of Cups. Capricorns, I don't know what that is about, but that doesn't look like luxury, right? This looks like slobs, people that don't take care of themselves, right? Emotions, right? I don't know if you're chilling with somebody here, everybody. Chocolate chip cookies and milk is here, right? So, yeah, if this is luxury, everybody, yeah, then that's a Cancer standard, right? The Four of Cups is here. Three of Cups reverse, right? Somebody comes home because, I don't know. I'm sorry, but this looks dirty, everybody. This one is dirty, right? Maybe you need a new cleaner. You're going to have a good cleaner. Cancers are amazing cleaners. They are. They're the zodiac sign belt cleaners, everybody. They clean your house perfect. And they do that well. They're obsessed with cleaning. Why? Because of the moon. Everything is dirty, right? So they clean, clean, clean. So if you need a new cleaner, it's a Cancer. Yeah, it's a good one. Yes, this one can clean your house really good. Be careful because they're going to steal something out of your bedroom. I do have that. Or something from your car. Don't borrow them your car or give them stuff because there's a witch here, okay? Others of you, you got to be careful because they clean your house and they clean your husband or your wife too. If you catch my drift. Why? Because they see that you have a luxurious life, right? They want your man or your husband to have a luxurious life too. Little do they know, right? You pay the bills, not your husband or your wife. Wow, 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 wow. Give me another one here. About love. Be careful if somebody's coming back, right? Just for your luxurious life, right? However this is, right? If this is luxury, well, I don't want it. Jesus Christ. Looks dirty, right? Give me a final one here. Swiftness is reversed. Taylor Swift. Is that her name, Taylor Swift? Something about Taylor or Taylor Swift or... this is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is reversed. And if you look closely, somebody's on their way. Do you see that? Now, somebody's on their way back to you. And you decide what you want to do here, everybody, okay? By the way, this is Sagittarius energy. We have lots of Cancerian here, okay? Aquarius. And then we have Sagittarius here. This is destiny, right? Sagittarius is also, wow, Sagittarius here too, right? With the lies. Ooh. Eight of Wands, right? Eight of Wands is here too. So, whomever you're dealing with, be careful, okay? Others of you, they're coming back because they want to travel with you or something like that. They just want to go on vacation, so they come to you. Okay, others of you, somebody's lying about their whereabouts, about traveling, all that stuff. This is not love. Yeah, 100%. Something about traveling. Okay. If you're wondering whether somebody is traveling to see somebody else, they are. Give me one card of this deck here, and then we're gonna go to lies and trust. Right. What does it say? It says a dark-haired woman. They're visiting a dark-haired woman. Four of Swords, they're sleeping with them. Others of you, you are a dark-haired woman. You need to be careful. Okay. Let's take lies here with the Eight of Wands. I just split the deck. Look, there's this Eight of Wands again. Six of Cups, they're lying about the past. That's your Eight of Wands again. Triple eight is here, right? Some of you dealing with Sagittarius. Somebody is a triple Sagittarius. You have a triple in your chart. You have it somewhere in your chart. Others of you, there's something here definitely about traveling and your destiny, okay? So be careful, because we're going to talk about lies, right? You could be a Sagittarius watching, of course, right? Show me, please. Why is this Eight of Wands here so many times regarding lies and Sagittarius energy? Three of Wands, future. Somebody's lying about the future. What is the lie about? Ace of Cups reverse, getting you emotional. They want you emotional. Somebody wants you to be emotional, Capricorns. Step out of your emotions. It's not love, right? Ace of Cups reverse, it's water, it's emotions. God's hand is above it with the heart. Love is not emotions. It's above the waters, everybody, right? So somebody's trying to play on your emotions here, Capricorns, and we have the Emperor here. Somebody's trying to make you emotional with lies. Stay rational, okay, Capricorns? Don't get lost in your emotions, whatever this is. The Emperor, somebody could also be corrupt here, right? What's the Emperor here with the lies? By the way, that's Aries energy. Ace of Swords. I told you here, right? God answers your prayers. That's the energy to focus on, right? Extremely beautiful energy. You've done something here for somebody. The Emperor with the Ace of Swords here. With this Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, and all this energy here with love, right? These are all corrupt people, right? People that are attacking. And then somebody steps forward here to support you. The Emperor is not the God card, everybody. Tarot readers who identify, right? The Emperor with the God card, then you know that it's not a tarot reader, right? If you look at all ancient scriptures, everybody, the Emperor was against Jesus, everybody. It wasn't about helping Jesus. Why? Because of political gain. There wasn't any emperor, everybody, that helped out Jesus Christ. They were against. Why? Because Jesus was a threat. Capricorn was a threat. Why? Because Jesus got too much power. Capricorn, you rule power. This is not the God card. The God card is Taurus. It's the Hierophant. The Emperor has nothing to do in all ancient scriptures with God. This is somebody who wants an empire. Doesn't God have, a beyond, right? God does not have an empire. An empire is way too little, right? An emperor is way too little, right? To identify God with. So this is not God. Yes, if you hear any tarot reader saying that the Emperor is God, then you know it's a fake one, right? They don't know what they're talking about, and they definitely do not know anything about scripture, right? Dumb tarot readers. And that's the truth, because the Ace of Swords is here, right? Okay. There is an Emperor. That could be anybody, right? An Aries, definitely. That is correcting something here in your favor. Maybe it's ending the corruption here. Show me the King of Cups here. Maybe this is against an Aries, I don't know. Show me the lies here. Sorry, the trust here. King of Cups, right? Somebody is genuinely trying to stop drinking, alcohol, all this stuff, right? I don't know whether they are managing, because the Eight of Wands is here, right? So this is somebody who says, I go to AA meetings. They're not going, everybody. They're lying. Yeah, Temperance is reversed. Wow, Sagittarius again. Some of you are Sagittarius watching. You have it in your chart. You're dealing with the Sagittarius, right? Capricorns, this is not your destiny, okay? To deal with all this stuff, right? Sagittarius is destiny. This is for you the end of problems, of money problems. Because poverty is here, right? If you're dealing with these people, right? 4th house moon, Cancer, narcissistic, bipolar, just overly stressed, right? Emotional, just horrific energy of psychopathic energy, right? Self-absorbed, right? Not taking care of themselves, right? Everything is about emotions. You're distracted, everybody, right? You start managing them. That's not your job, Capricorns. You're the 10th house. Wakey, wakey. You're the 10th house, not the 4th house, right? And what you get with all the Sagittarius energy, slowly but surely, right? You are drifting away from your destiny, your birth chart. Loads of you, you're doing fine, you're doing amazing, right? This energy here is so negative, everybody. I am again going to take it off the table because, yeah, it's just so negative, right? And these are just horrible people, everybody. They're just stuck, right, in the 4th house moon, Cancer. And then they're trying to look like they are an Aquarius. It's the 11th house. They're not. If they are anything like an Aquarius, everybody, that's your homie, lover, friend energy, right? They're definitely not busy with emotions. My dad is Aquarius, right? I know what Aquarius is about. My brother is Aquarius. I know what Aquarius is about, right? I was raised by an Aquarius, so, you know, hello, right? That is never Cancerian energy. Trust me, it's not. So I'm going to take your blessings, everybody, because whatever that was, you know, Lord, anybody got time for that, right, Capricorns? We have a card here, by the way, right? Something that's coming towards you, right? Something big. It's going to be set into motion, a blessing. The 9 of Cups. Well. I don't even need to take another deck, everybody. Look. This is satisfaction. This is Pisces, 12th house, everybody. You're supposed to go there. We all need to go there. Look, you're here with a glass of wine or a glass of juice. Look at you, right? 9 of Cups is satisfaction. So, are you satisfied with people throwing all these emotions, including you in all these emotional stuff, right? We already know what the answer is, you know, and what that answer is about, because I don't need to know cards, everybody, right? Answer is no, when people drag you into that stuff. Satisfaction is here. All your problems, all your money problems are going to be taken away, everybody. They're going to disappear. And somebody's coming in with the 9 of Cups, right? Satisfaction. Somebody says, you helped me out. I want to show you that, whether it's appreciation or whatever they're doing here, right? Others of you, this is removal of black magic, all that stuff, right? Finally, you have satisfaction. Look, you're satisfied. Your life is satisfied again, right? Why? Because you have your peace back. You know what to do. You're planning, you're organizing, you're strategizing. Yeah, and the fruition is literally here, right? I love it. All these beautiful fruits, right? With the moon witches, right? The moon witches want your harvest, right? To be bad, rotten apples, all that stuff, right? But look. You're saying, hell no. You're saying, I am the finest wine. Which you really are, right, Capricorns? You age like a fine wine, right? We are the forever young beauties, right? And that could also be the case with poverty reverse, right? This is what you need to focus on. This is your blessing, everybody. Yes? I don't even need to take any cards, right? Something big is coming in today. It's going to be set into motion, everybody. Focus on this energy. Yeah? Okay, this is your reading. Capricorns, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Go to goddessdragontarot.com. Send an email, gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8. If you want to invest in your life, you want to change your life, if you want to, get out of this poverty, everybody, right? And get into a satisfied, rewarding, right, healthy and wealthy life. Yes, and others of you, if you need a holy event, anything else, just go to the website or just send me an email. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.